Whatever you want on the basketball court for yourself, no matter how defenses play against you, but also get your teammates involved.
Magruder with a drive and a reverse off glass. He got it.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a tough shot.
Was away from the basket. Heck of a play by Magruder.
Circus make DeAndre Jordan inside and lays it in.
Defense by the Pistons. You got it out of Harden's hands and still covered up to cover the other guys, minus the defender.
Lob deep to Plumlee, and he jams. Harden was going to foul him again. Green hands to Harris. Bruce Brown buries it from the corner. The ex-Piston with a triple. Jordan against Plumlee. Hand off to Harden. Lob to Jordan. Easy one-hand jam for DeAndre Jordan. Harden gives it up to Brown. Bruce gets it back from Harris. Fires no. And there's DeAndre Jordan. Saved it. Jeremy Grant to Plumlee. Plumlee with a drive and dunk. How about that? Big time play. James Harden to the basket. Easy scoop and score for the Beard. And then finally making the pass was Harden. Timothé Luwawu-Cabarrot missed from the corner. Josh Jackson doesn't miss on the Piston end. Amadou Diallo's in the ball game. Bounces it inside for Plumlee. Jackson, Saban Lee. Bumped and fouled by Blake Griffin, and the ball goes through the rim. Pistons 24, Brooklyn 21. Josh Jackson fires topside. It won't fall. Stewart had a hand on it, but the Nets come up with it. They dish it deep to Blake Griffin. He'll have ice water in his veins. Jumper for Jeremy Grant goes. Any edge he can get, he wants to get. Blake Griffin turns, fires, fills it up. Blake Griffin, dribble hands. Jumper on the way and down for Tyler Johnson. Saban Lee will trigger from the baseline.
Beautiful.
Up top. Stewart for a slam. Amadou Diallo with the basketball. See what he can do one-on-one. He drives it. He lays it up. He lays it in. Blake rocks it against Plumlee. Put it behind his back. Almost lost it to Diallo. Quick shot from the perimeter. Right down the middle. So they get a three to add insult to injury. It's 42-33 Brooklyn. Josh Jackson off the dribble. Drains the deuce. 6.5 to play in the half. Harden against Saddiq Bey. Harden turns the corner, got to the basket with ease. Flipped it up and in. Jeremy Grant against Harris. Leaves it inside for Plumlee. Goes to the floor for it. From the corner, the long gun goes for Saddiq Bey. Hustle play pulls the Pistons to within 6. 4:40 till halftime. Harden rocks that dribble, guns for 3, and it's through. Backs up against Ellington. Shot clock at 10. Pounds that dribble, gets to the basket, floats it up and in. Luwawu-Cabarrot to the basket, got it squashed. Wayne Ellington on the run. To the rim, off the glass and good.
Smart move. First jumper I've seen DeAndre Jordan take 5 years.
He had to. Nothing much left on the clock. To the basket. Luwawu-Cabarrot with a rebound. Harden with the basketball. Lobs it deep for Jordan.
He rimmed.
Reverse jam.
He ran to the rim.
Saddiq Bey with a screen from Plumlee. Saddiq for 3. And it's through.
Nice.
Jordan in his face, too.
With a hand
at
up.
6-11. Harden gets it back. Clock at 11. Gets to the paint, gets to the rim, lays it up, lays it in.
Go left hand, strong hand dribble, turn the corner, and get all the way to the basket.
Corey Joseph, nice, strong baseline drive.
Mason Plumlee up to 9 points, 4 of 7 shooting.
DeAndre Jordan spins away from Plumlee for a jam on the Brooklyn end. Wayne Ellington across the timeline for the Pistons. Jeremy Grant calls for it, fires from the corner and fills it up. Giving some room from Plumlee. The hand back to Harden, runs up the lefty hook and hits it. Jeremy Grant with the basketball, over DeAndre Jordan, jumper down. Mason Plumlee dribbles to forecourt. Gives to Saddiq Bey. Back to Plumlee. No looker inside, and Magruder strikes again. Jordan screens. Harden floats it up from in front, fills it up. Gets himself in just the right spot. Harris with a drive. Switches hands and misses. Batted around. Back up off the square for a score for Jeff Green. Blake Griffin back in the ball game. Here's a steal by Josh Jackson. Lobs it. Nice throw down. Tyler Cook. Setting a screen for Harden. Gets it back against Josh Jackson. Backs him in. Gets to the basket. Misses the tap. Bottles it up though and fills it up. He lost it though to Josh Jackson. Josh, no looks to Jeremy Grant. Off that dribble to the basket. Flips it up and fills it up. Bounces ahead to Josh. Josh Jackson down the lane for a score. Big time basket for Josh Jackson. Harris checks in for Claxton for Brooklyn. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Harden with a long gun. It goes with 0.5 of a second to play in the third. Foul for Claxton. Charging to the basket and scoring is Corey Joseph.
Not happening out there for him tonight.
James Harden against Diallo. Topside Blake Griffin for a long gun that goes. Blake Griffin's having a night. Oh yeah. Here's James Harden for three. It's through, and he has drawn a foul. He's averaged a near triple-double since he was dealt to Brooklyn. Here's a topside long gun for Harden that goes. 7 assists for Harden, 11 rebounds, 37 points. Frank Jackson fires and fills it from the corner. Sure enough is.
Definitely more than 2.
Here's James Harden. Nice lob to Blake Griffin, who looks at the Piston bench.
That's the second dunk.
Mid-post to Blake Griffin, working against Cook. Backs him in, can't score it. Rebound, comes off to Claxton. Screened by Cook for Saddiq. Saddiq drives by Blake Griffin.
I think James Harden settled there. The Pistons like that decision. They had a little bit more length on him defensively in Saddiq Bey.
Jackson from the corner, got it from Jeremy Grant off a drive.
Frank Jackson, especially after not scoring in the last game in Indiana.
Plumlee to Jackson from the corner. Shot, dances and drops.
He's been able to guard him when he drives it as well.
Harden backs into Jackson, who lost his balance, and Harden flips it up. Jeremy Grant, Frank Jackson, now Saddiq Bey. Harden is scrambled back. Bey gets by him, gets to the rim, lays it up, lays it in. By the way, Harden's playing with 5 fouls, Gregory. Can they win this game without him?
I don't think so.
He will drive it, flip it up, and fill it up, and he draws a foul. None of them had much luck. Green from the corner. He hits it.
There it is. We said it would happen.
We'll see in the final minute.
Here comes Jeremy Grant. We told you he's one of the best in the league in this situation.
At crunch time, turns and fires and fills it up. And inbound.
Corey Joseph is wide open.
Corey Joseph drives it, gets to the basket. Shot was late and didn't drop.